Hello! Today we are going to be talking about teaching vocabulary to your students. I have two different demonstrations to show, and then I will talk about the assessments you can use when determining how much they're actually getting and how much work you still need to do with them. So, for the first demonstration, it's going to be using examples and non-examples to teach new definitions to your students. I've picked two words from science. I have prey and predator. So, if I was going to teach these to a classroom, it might look like this. Okay, students, everyone come over to the carpet. We have some more definitions to learn for our science curriculum this week. Yeah, love the enthusiasm. Okay, our first word, are you ready? Our first word is prey. Animal that gets eaten by others as food. Okay, can you all say prey? Good job. Prey is an animal that gets eaten by others as food. Let's say that all together, okay? Prey is an animal that gets eaten by others as food. Okay, great job. Can you say that on your own? Prey is an... Good job. Prey is an animal that gets eaten by others as food. Awesome job. Okay, now I'm going to give you some examples and you are going to tell me if the animal in the example is prey or not. Sound good? Okay. First example. There was a mouse that ran down the street because a cat was chasing it. Is that mouse prey? What do you think? Yes, good job. The mouse is prey. Can someone tell me why? Good job, because the cat was chasing the mouse to eat it. Awesome. Okay, next example. A group of people went on a safari tour and they saw a lion chasing a bunch of zebras. Now, are the zebras in this scenario prey? Yes. And why? Because the lion was chasing it to eat them. Good job. Correct. The zebras were prey. Okay. Another definition. Are you ready? Okay. A Boy Scout troop was walking through the forest trying to get to their camping site when they saw an owl high up in a tree searching the ground for its next meal. Is this owl prey? It's not. Good job. The owl is searching for its next meal, so it's not getting ready to be eaten, so it's not prey. That is good. Okay, our next word is predator. Predator. Can you say that with me? Predator. Good job. Okay, predator means an animal that kills others for food. Okay, so predator is an animal that kills others for food. Can we say that together? A predator is an animal that kills others for food. Good job. Can you repeat that after me? Or can you repeat that to me? Predator. Good job. Predator is an animal that kills others for food. Awesome. Okay. Now, let me give you some examples, and it's going to be the same as the last, where some of the examples will be of predators and some will not. Are you ready? Okay, so there was a cat in the neighborhood just hanging out, walking around, when all of a sudden a dog started chasing it and the cat had to run up a tree. In this scenario, is the cat a predator? What do you think? No, the cat isn't the predator. Good job. Okay, we're going back to the safari and we see a lion crouching down looking for its next meal when all of a sudden it takes off after a zebra. Those poor zebras, I know. So, in this scenario, is the lion a predator? Yes, good job. The lion is the predator because it's getting ready to eat its prey. Good job. Okay. Here is another example. Are you ready? Okay. So, a bunch of fishermen were on the ocean when they saw a shark fin heading towards a pod or a group of seals. The shark was swimming to hunt the seals. Now, in this scenario, is the shark the predator? Yes, the shark was the predator. Good job. Okay, so let's read our definitions one more time. Are you ready? Okay. Prey means an animal that gets eaten by others as food. Good job. And predator is an animal that kills others for food. Good job. So, predators hunt prey and prey gets eaten by predators. Nice. Okay. Awesome. So that is how you would do the examples and non-examples to really get the definitions across to your students when teaching them new vocabulary terms. The next example is going to be context reading, and this is taking words that are new to your students, often underlined in their textbooks, and using context clues around the word to figure out what it means. So, this is how it might look if I was teaching it to a class. Okay, guys, we are going to continue with our science lesson. Now, I told y'all that I would bring a very special African safari book to let you see all of the pictures of all the different animals that can be found in the safari, remember? Well, to continue with learning some new words, I am going to read a passage to you first, and then we're going to determine if we can figure out the word that I have written up on the board that's underlined. We're going to see if we can figure out what it means, okay? So, a young lioness sits alone at night waiting to join her pride mates in the nocturnal hunt. Lions remain fully dependent on their pride until about 18 months of age. Okay, so the word that's on the board that's underlined is nocturnal. Can I get a volunteer to find the definition of nocturnal? Thank you, Sam. And can I get another volunteer to find a synonym for nocturnal? Thank you, Claire. Good job. Okay, so can I get Tim? Will you come up here and will you read our passage to us one more time? Come on up, bud. Go ahead and read that. Good job. Thank you, Tim. Okay, so let's see. Brian, what time of day is this hunt taking place, or is this lion in right now? It's at night. Good job. So that is a good observation. Okay. Yes, will you tell us the definition? Nocturnal means occurring or active at night. Good job. Okay. And will you tell us the synonym? Nightly, night. Okay. So, based on what our passage is, did we have any good clues saying what nocturnal meant? We did, because it says the young lioness sits alone at night. Good job. Okay, so if I was going to replace nocturnal with the definition, it might read something like this. A young lioness sits alone at night, waiting to join her pride mates in their hunt that occurs at night. Okay? Now, lions remain fully dependent on their pride until about 18 months of age. Okay, now I want another volunteer to see if they can come up here and read this passage, but replace nocturnal, our underlined word, with the synonym we mentioned. Can you do that? Okay, come on up. Good job. Thank you, Xavier. Okay, now remember, you're going to replace this word, nocturnal, with its synonym. Okay. Good job. A young lioness sits alone at night, waiting to join her pride mates for their nightly hunt. That is good. Good job, everybody. And so that is how I would teach using context reading, different definitions and synonyms and words to my students. For an assessment for vocabulary, I would do the Easy CBM reading measures vocabulary, where you do untimed, consisting of 12 items in second grade, which is probably where I would really start using these techniques. And you give them multiple choice questions where they have to figure out what answer option is the best fit for the multiple choice question, and you use 2 distractors and 1 correct answer. And you can do this on the computer, you can do this in paper form, you can do this one-on-one, you can give a group test. Very versatile, but it will help you after each vocabulary term section, after each lesson, to really be able to grasp if your students are picking up on what you're teaching and understanding the terms that you're going over.